ticket to London?
Yeah, well, you can. So Rimini was just a couple of months back. It actually.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to YCS London 2017. For those of you who are watching that match there, don't worry, it will continue exactly from the same spot after this round. We're in round 2. We have our bearded, besideburnt tech crew on stream. Ryan Jacobs, who you usually see on the app there playing Trickstar, versus Raphael Neven, who is playing Spiral. Now, we are extremely late coming into this round due to a couple of technical issues that we had, so we should probably just go straight over to the table. And we're back.
So
here we go. And there is our bearded Yugi.
Bearded.
Yeah.
You know, we gave out hairs, and he still chose to bring his own. Like, I feel that was a bit of a slap in the face. Like, hey, Ryan, what about this? He goes, no, guys, I've got my own.
He's had that hair for a very long time.
Yeah, he has.
Doesn't matter.
I think he, like, remakes it every time.
You think?
Yeah, I think it's a work in progress kind of thing.
While the player's hands are
dear.
loading in, that is a clunky hand for Raphael, holding 2 copies of Quick Fix, 1 Spiral Master Plan, 2 Spiral Guild drones. That's going to blank. Well, that's going to massively reduce the impact of him drawing machine duplication at any point. He also currently, and he's going second with that hand, which is way worse.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Ryan has got an amazing hand.
He's got everything.
Yeah, so
he may actually be able to win right now if he's got Chain Summoning.
he doesn't play Chain Summoning.
Does he not play the Chain Summoning build?
No, he does not. Ryan isn't playing Chain Summoning. He's playing 3 copies of Scapegoat, but and he's also playing, and it's a bit heavier on the trap lineup more than just a Freak Incarnation. He's got a Solemn Brigade. Actually, it's not quite. He's got 2 Solemn Warnings, 1 Solemn Strike, and Torrential Tribute. Pretty interesting deck coming from Ryan. I'm going to guess by the stats based on how often Ryan is on the tech crew, and Raphael was playing the LLDS yesterday, that Raphael is very heavily favored to win this matchup in raw stats.
Yeah, I'm going to take a look at that and let you know in just a few minutes.
And there's the machine duplication, way on time.
Yeah.
If yeah, so this is what Raphael's doing, is he's making sure that he sets his machine duplication before he summons, in case Ryan decides to just go straight in on the Trickstar Reincarnation. Then again, if he does, that's going to massively depreciate the... Raphael's going to be then down 2 Quick Fixes.
So Ryan actually, with a surprisingly high, considering how many events he works, win ratio has 69%.
How many events did he play?
Just 3, but that's still pretty good.
For those 3 events, yeah.
Yeah, he came second at a regional in Middelkerk. I think that's in Belgium.
Playing gadgets, as he usually does.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Raphael reluctantly putting the Pot of Desires and making sure that that Raigeki never sees the light of day in Ryan's deck.
Raphael with a much larger number of tournaments, playing in 12 tournaments with a 70% win ratio.
And there's a Solemn Warning coming out from Ryan. Going to shut down the machine duplication. That leaves Raphael in a sitting duck position. And you can see the way he's looking around. He's like, yeah, I've clearly not bricked.
Raphael actually played in the Irish National Championships.
He did, yes.
Last
He went
year.
over there.
Yeah. So these 2 players have got essentially the same win rate, with slightly less sample size for Ryan, but yeah.
And Raphael also getting the warm-up yesterday in the LLDS finals as well.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to see the Pot of Desires. The deck has been shuffled now, so what Raphael was trying to get away with was...
dropping his Raigeki away so he couldn't have access to it.
Yeah, but then as Ryan did normal summoned his Trickstar Candinia, he then shuffled the deck, so there's a good chance that the Raigeki... There's a chance that the Raigeki is not on the 10 that just got banished.
Wow. I think I saw that right, that Ryan's playing Goats.
Yes, he is. He's playing Scapegoat.
3 copies of Scapegoat. Very powerful card now in the post-link environment.
Yeah. AKA Borrowload Dragon.
Yeah, 1-card Borlo Dragon. I mean, that will munch up quite a few of your extra deck spaces to make that a 1-card Borlo Dragon, but certainly doable.
Wow, this is actually a lot of damage.
Yeah, Ryan's
'Cause
just chipping away at it there.
Yeah, that's a bunch of damage, because whenever he inflicts damage there, he gets to inflict more with Light Stage.
Yeah, Raphael is probably going to get chewed out of this game here. What does Ryan have on the field? Does he have any Trickstar Reincarnation?
Yes.
Yeah, he does. I think it's game.
1 or 2?
Just one.
Just 1. So that's Raphael draws up to 5 cards.
That's
It's
game.
Spiral Resort, and then that's going to be enough to get him.
Wow. What a
Ryan-
game.
Yeah, Ryan coming straight from our tech team to take one game from Raphael Neven.
To Raphael's credit, he drew absolutely the worst he could get, and when his machine duplication that was already massively ineffective got solemn warninged, he wasn't getting anywhere, especially against a Trickstar start, who only has to really get away with like 1 or 2 direct attacks on you, and then they can do enough just in the effect damage.
Yeah.
And we're seeing some, you guys can't quite see it, but there's some spicy tech on top of Raphael's deck, which is a change from his deck list that he submitted yesterday. I'm not going to bring that up unless it comes up, but it's super interesting to see that.
What if it never comes up?
Then I'll bring it up.
Okay.
Raphael considers his side deck options. He's probably familiar with the Trickstar matchup, although Ryan's is a little less focused on just comboing people out of the game with multiple reincarnations, while his deck can still do that. He's putting a little bit more of the defensive options, for example, having a main deck Torgeki, deciding to go with the Solemns and Torrential Tributes as well in the main deck to respond to stop his opponent when he's going first. Ryan, now seeing the matchup he's in, his side deck options, knowing he's going second, is probably going to bring in the evenly match. He's got the Kaijus. Not likely to bring anything else in except for the Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries to deal with the double Helix. Raphael going first. This is really awkward because if he brings in the Artifact Sanctums, Trickstar doesn't use the extra deck anyway, so that's not going to do anything with his Scythe. Solemn Scolding, not really. You don't really want to pay 3,000 life points. Then again, if you're shutting down a Cardinia, it's sometimes an exchange worth making.
Candina.
Candina, is it? Not Cardinia.
Yes.
Why am I calling it Cardinia? I can see it's Candina.
I don't know.
Brain's in a different place, guys. I'm sorry.
I was going to correct you, but I didn't want to.
Don't let me get away with stuff like that. That's how I reinforce incorrect behavior.
Yeah, Bujunki Amaretto.
Stop. I already apologized for that.
Or whatever.
And Eugene. His name was Eugen.
Yeah, but somebody then did tell you that it was Eugene.
Yeah. I still feel bad about it.
I was like, it's definitely Eugen.
Oh, wow. Ryan's actually got 2 great hand traps. I think he's got Ash and he's got Droll.
And he's got the Terraforming, going to guarantee that he gets to his Candina.
Candina. Yeah, it's like... I'm pretty sure it's...
Cantina.
Yeah, it's like a place.
Candina.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm pretty sure it's a real word.
So-
Candina is a real word.
Yeah.
Licorice isn't.
Ryan is going to
licorice
have
is.
access to his Trickstar stage, and then he'll be able to get to his Trickstar monsters. Raphael, interestingly, opened a lot of hand traps. He's got a machine duplication, doesn't do anything for him yet, but he does have a Blackwing Gofu.
That's pretty epic opening hand for Ryan.
Yeah, that is really good.
I think that's a definition of an almost amazing hand, to be honest. I think it's still strong. I just don't think it's quite amazing because the machine duplication goes nowhere. And he's going first, and he's got the 2 hand traps in his opening hand. I have no idea what those tokens are.
They're actually an official Konami product in Korea. They in a lot of booster packs they put missing children as an insert in booster packs as a way to try and help find them.
I see.
Yeah. So yeah, if you ever wondered.
I have wondered.
Did you know that? Did you know that's what
No,
it
I
was?
didn't know that.
Yeah, they're an official Konami card. Yeah. If you look on the back, it's got lots of branding on.
Tech team's looking in disbelief.
Honestly, they are. Yeah, there were a bunch of our players that when they caught wind of this, they decided to get quite a few of them for their team and use them as tokens. just to spread, spread the awareness.
Ryan going to be going up with a proxy dragon with his Blackwing Gofu.
That's Raphael.
Raphael, my bad. Raphael then guessing correctly with his super agent. That gives him potential 4 link materials. And we're probably going to see Borlo Dragon. Raphael doesn't even particularly look happy about it. Ryan going to pick up his draw for the turn.
It was Ghost Reaper.
He was. He's checking there to see what he wants to make with that delicious scapegoat.
Wow, the Yu-Gi-Oh hair top down looks strange.
Yeah, that's a good point. What would Yugi look like from top down?
I just don't think it works. His hair doesn't quite work in all 3 dimensions.
I think we should ask Dan Green.
Yeah, we should ask him. He would know. Wow, Raphael just looks really disheartened here.
Yeah, well, he's just his hand was like almost strong. Actually, catching the draw and lockbird there is certainly going to give him some breathing room because Ryan's hand's mostly filled with just hand trap.
Yeah.
Well, it is just hand traps at this point.
And the scapegoat that can turn into link monsters.
Yeah, the scapegoat is pretty amazing here. Because we've also seen Raphael has committed his super agent. So the scapegoat can be used both defensively, and if Ryan senses he can get through the turn without losing, he can also go make his own Borlo Dragon straight off of that, and then take Raphael's and get in for some damage, and take whatever else Raphael has.
Yeah, that would be pretty disastrous, actually, if he took that.
So Barrel Dragon, they're doing a little poke.
A little poke. You're supposed to put on sunglasses when it does that.
Yeah.
It's like a free fires a gigantic cannon.
Poke.
So I feel like you have a different definition of poke.
Visually kind of stunned there. You could see Raphael's body language.
That's like I noticed Raphael's actually not very good at is hiding negative emotion.
That's true.
When he's
He doesn't have a very good poker face.
he's great when his hand's playable, but you definitely see it when he's displeased.
There's Candina.
Candina coming down.
Yeah, I mean, I think Raphael had quite a tough time at the LLDS yesterday, so he's probably not in the best of spirits today.
I don't know. I'd feel like even if you came out of that, you use that as your very focused testing, and then you go into this if you think, okay, I've kind of been eliminated from this, but I can then just still see what the best players are still doing.
Yeah.
Joel and Lockbird again.
Yeah, I mean, he is slowing Ryan down.
Ryan does have the reincarnation Joel and Lockbird lock.
Yeah, he's got access to it if Raphael does decide to try and go with his Spiral Resort.
Yep.
But then Raphael's probably pretty familiar with this and may elect to set some of his cards before he commits into playing his searching spells.
I feel like a mistake was made here because the link spot. Oh, okay, he's going to go straight for Proxy Dragon. Well, yeah, still. How is.
No,
okay,
misses
misses. Of course, the Earth. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, then he can. With the Link Spider, yeah. It's fine. He can make the barrel load pretty easily.
Oh, he's going to go for an Ingrisu.
Maybe he doesn't have barrel load.
Yeah,
That's
Ryan plays
possible.
it.
What is he?
Yeah,
Does
he
he?
definitely plays it. Surprised he wouldn't just go ball load, take his opponent's ball load, and have potential to take 1,000 from his opponent.
Can't be.
Yeah.
He didn't. Don't think he realised that he couldn't be targeted.
Yeah, I think Ryan may have just
Misplayed
messed
there.
up with
I
it.
believe Ingrisu targets, does it?
No, actually, I don't think it does. But still, I think the barrel load play was way better.
Yeah, I felt like that would have been more beneficial.
Yeah, he doesn't target.
So Ryan can get in for a bunch of damage, and then he does have his Trickstar Reincarnation draw and Lockbird. He also has every other hand trap that you could possibly want. And then he's probably going to be able to comfortably ride out the rest of this game on his Trickstar shenanigans. Because he has a light stage in his hand.
shenanigans.
He has the... yeah, absolutely. He has the light stage in hand as well. So Ryan going to be...
Oh. What's he ended the turn on?
He can't do that. He requires 3 monsters.
I think he's just realised that.
So, Fireball Dragon. Yeah, I wouldn't agree with putting a Fireball into that. Like, I already feel like Ryan made a mistake by not going with a Borolo Dragon and pressuring Raphael with...
And there's the Raphael. And he set the Reincarnation. He has the Draw and Lock Bird in hand.
Yeah, I feel like Ryan's... while he's in a leading position, has made a bit of a mess of this turn.
Set rotation.
In my opinion.
Yeah, I think so too.
Which is probably why the light stage wasn't played. That and he was under Draw and Lock Bird.
Yeah, now he's not actually going to get a chance to play it because...
Well, he's got the Ningrisu on field, so if he can get
use
that
that
round, he can then just get rid of the set card on his side of the field. And this is where Raphael gets stung.
Yeah.
He'll pick up probably Quick Fix because he's got the Machine Dupe in hand. Machine Duplication. Wow, all 3 of them right next to each other. You can tell he's not already shuffled that very well, has he? Oh. Add to hand. When it goes to your hand, Reincarnation. He didn't draw on Lockbird.
Yeah, because he thought he was going to be able to do that, but then it got ashed.
Ah, okay.
But
No,
then
just
ashed.
I would have figured you would have used the
Chain.
draw on Lockbird when your opponent searches for the resort, and then use your Reincarnation. Your opponent gets nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't do that combo.
Yeah, the double helixes are going to get stripped from Raphael's extra deck now.
Yeah, well, as soon as he's finished searching for his gears.
To cherries. Oh. Get rid of the double helix.
Yeah, Raphael's really not too happy with this.
I think it's because he's sitting across a guy dressed like Yugi who's beating him.
We are at a Comic-Con, so it's to be expected.
I mean, I don't know whether that's just annoying him even more.
When you come to a Comic-Con, there is plenty of people cosplaying as all their favorite characters from various animations.
It might make it even
And
worse.
movies.
It's that guy that usually stands next to me putting in my hands. But I was actually talking to somebody that used to do the app, Liam Jarvis, and he was saying that the people that he used to input cards for, he used to play against them, and because he'd been sat behind them all of that time, watching all of their plays, he completely understood all of the play styles of every single person, so he knew exactly when a bluff was coming,
That's
and
pretty
it
cool.
helped fantastically. So the fact that Ryan would have seen Raphael play before a lot of times is probably really helping him in this matchup.
Yeah. Well, they know each other anyway, so...
Well, there's that, but...
That's closing off a lot of options to Raphael. He's already used up his Borolo Dragon. And if the Ningrisu, if it gets round to Ryan's turn and that Ningrisu's still there, it's... I think Raphael's pretty much going to be packing up his cards and going home.
It's Ningirsu.
Is it Ningirsu?
Yeah.
The I is before the R.
Ah. There you go. Yes. Ningirisu. There we go. All right, my apologies.
Oh.
See the Silver Princess?
There's machine duplication. He does have a drone in hand as well. So there is the potential of playing the big red, getting back a drone. He's got it if he's got one in the graveyard, which he does not, because he doesn't have a super agent to get back the quick fixes.
Let's just have a quick look at how many tables are left, because we've gone for quite a while. We started quite late into it.
See which play Raphael ends up committing to. He's taking quite a lot of time on this one.
Would you say that Spiral is the new big blue elephant in the room with a shark riding it?
You know what? Yeah.
Yeah, it certainly plays blue cards, doesn't it?
It plays a lot of new blue.
Yeah.
Raphael seems to be struggling here. He's kind of seems frantic.
He needs to commit to a play. I'm guessing he's just trying to make the best of a bad situation.
Mm-hmm.
But he is taking slightly too much time to do this. Yeah, that attack will get in there. Gets over the Nigrisu. And play will come back to Ryan. Unfortunately for... Okay, we're going to see a little bit more action. Go for getting returned to the deck for the Spiral Resort. Ryan has Trickster Light Stage. And that's going to give him a fair chunk of cards to work with, including his draw and a Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit that he still has. His draw for the turn, Cosmic Cyclone. He can get rid of the Spiral Resort and put Raphael in a slightly less comfortable position. However, Raphael does still have a Machine Duplication and a Spiral Gear drone in his hand. That's going to give him a lot of monsters to work with in his following turn, but I'm struggling to see what Raphael still has in his extra deck that's going to be massively threatening to Ryan.
Doesn't Ryan have it this turn? He only needs to do 3,100 damage.
Yeah, but he still needs to get through his opponent's Gaia, which is 2,600. And the Trickstar deck is notoriously struggles with fighting over just high attack monsters in general. That's why it needs its Honest. But because he's already got the early direct attacks in, he's got a good opportunity to try and get his a bunch of burn damage through to win the game.
Yeah. He can use Lilybell here to attack directly.
That's number 800. Oh, I guess he's going to go for the Link Monster. Just try and remember her name. Where are you?
Trickstar Holy Angel.
Yes.
Holly Angel.
Holly Angel.
That's the one. Oh, he's going to put her in defense mode. The Lilybell. That's interesting. I would have thought he'd have gone with the direct attack.
Ryan's trying to figure out here what Link monster he wants to go for.
He has a few options. Raphael nearly flinging the card off the table there.
I feel like Ryan's made quite a few questionable decisions in this game. Like, I'm surprised he didn't leave the Lilybell so he could make the direct attack here with the Holy Angel.
I think he's going into something else.
Trickster Reincarnation.
Here we go.
Yep, now he can get the Borolo Dragon. And he could... Yeah, he could get into Borolo Dragon and get 2,600 points of damage through if that's what he decided to do. If that's what Ryan decided to do.
Pretty sure he can do more than that right now.
He can make a direct attack, get back a Trickstar from his graveyard.
I mean,
There we go.
They just took 200 more damage.
yeah, he should be taking damage. 400 in fact with light stage.
They've just taken 400 more damage.
Where do you take the 400 from?
Holy Angel, every single time a Trickstar is normal special summon, take 200 damage. Light Stage, take 200 more.
Right.
Barlow
Yeah,
Dragon
to a zone
attacks
that
2/6.
she points at.
Which she did point
Yeah,
to, I believe.
she was, yeah,
Yeah,
she was pointing at
to it.
Lilybell.
So, yeah, 500 is correct, I believe. 2,600. No, he should be on 100 life points. Our app guys just haven't noticed that.
Yeah, that gives us so many live cards in Ryan's deck to win the game if Raphael does not turn the tables. Oh, he did draw Gofu, and he has a machine duplication and a drone, so that's extremely strong.
It's a Link Spider.
Yep, and we're going to see the Ghost Ogre responding to...
Wow, none of those are nice. None of those are nice to have.
I guess you put the trap card on top because it's the only card that does nothing on the next turn, and Ryan has no cards in hand.
Yeah.
There's no light monsters on the field.
Yeah, honestly, I knew that much, but it's still a monster. I'd probably go trap card, honest, then terraforming.
Yeah, if you get some terraforming, Raphael just loses.
Yeah, trap card, honest, then terraforming.
That. Yep, Super Agent coming back up. Thanks to banishing the drone.
Main event's just gone into time. We'll have a bit longer on our game, though. Can't actually make.
I don't have a proxy dragon.
Ouch.
Super Agent. Yep, trap card. Take out your light stage. You can get back one quick fix.
If our judges know that they should only have 100 life points left.
That's really, really cool. Raphael could make Firewall Dragon and have it co-linked once, but it's still shy of being able to do anything about Borolo Dragon. Oh, he picks up Last Resort. It would have also been nice to be able to use the drone to gain a bunch of attack points if he had the machine duplication. But even then, he would have gained 1,000, 2,000 attack, then reduced by 500. Yeah, he could have cleared the ball load had he done that. We see Ib of the World Chalice coming down. Oh, sorry. Ib, the World Chalice Priestess. Coral Dragon. Another Link Summon. Ningrissia. Raphael's going to get himself out of this. But you guys believe he should be on 100 life points, right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
because there was a special summoned Trickstar in the correct zone for Holy Angel.
That could be pretty clutch. Ryan gets a trap card, sets it. Raphael draws. He doesn't have a... Let me just check the name there. He doesn't have a Lycris, so... Yeah, I think Ryan picks up his cards.
Who won there? Oh no, he conceded.
Yes, Ryan would have conceded that one.
Yeah, so that's 1-1 now, right?
Right. Don't know if that would have changed if he'd have known that his opponent's on 100 life points, but...
I don't believe so. I was trying to think of a way that he could have done it, and the only way he would have been able to get the game out of that if Raphael didn't win that turn would be to flip up the Trickstar Reincarnation, take out Raphael's drawn card for the turn, then banish it from the graveyard to get back something that would deal damage. But that would the only card he had access to that would have done that is Candina, and then that would have required Raphael to not read the card and then play something that triggers the 200 damage.
Surely he just gets Lily Bell back and attack directly.
Well, the thing is Ryan wouldn't have gotten another battle phase where he would have been able to use that Lily Bell.
Oh, right, okay.
Because he would have had to have done all this.
Assuming that Raphael won that turn.
No. Yeah, well, Raphael was going to win that turn on his next turn, regardless of what happens. So Ryan draws for a turn. It's Trickstar Reincarnation, has to set it. I'm trying to think of what way he could use that Trickstar Reincarnation to win the game, and I don't think there is one.
Yeah, no, the only way is, you have to flip it up, summon Lycoris or Candina, and then hope they don't read.
Sometimes that gets you there, though.
Yeah, sometimes it does.
Raphael, they're using Greensleeves, a very popular medieval folk song.
I think Raphael, honestly, he's had two terrible opening hands to try and play into Ryan. I feel like Ryan didn't make the most of that game.
No, I think he could have won.
I think he could have actually ran away with that one 2-0. And Ryan probably going to be liking to go first. Raphael anticipating the evenly matched because he's left in his artifact,
Lancia.
It's a Lancia in hand, Spiral Mission Rescue, Spiral Resort, Spiral Quick Fix, Set Rotation. Ryan's hand hasn't loaded in yet, but it looks pretty decent with what's going on so far. There's a draw on Lockbird in hands as well. It's very possible he could kick off the combo.
Possible.
Look, here, take a look at this real quick. Let's see where Raphael goes with this.
So yeah, he's playing the full kind of artifact package in the side deck, with Scythe and with Lancia as well. 3 Sanctums, 1 Scythe for Lancia.
Oh, there's Resort. Is he going to draw on Lockbird? Reincarnation.
We haven't seen Ryan's hand load in as of yet.
He does have a draw on Lockbird in hand. I've seen it, and he has gone and got the Reincarnation.
So Ryan would need to draw on Lockbird here and then flip up the Reincarnation.
Is he just not aware of the...
No, his hand can't get banished. And Gamma.
Yeah, does it.
And Ryan's going to be able to use, sorry, Raphael's going to be able to use his set rotation. Was there a mistake made just there?
It looks that way. They're trying to repair the game state.
Yeah, some kind of timing issue going on here. Yeah, to be honest, I didn't quite see what had happened between the two guys.
Yep, so Spiral Super Agent has been added to his hand.
Yeah, then he plays Reincarnation Droll, right? And then chains Gamma to Droll.
Yeah, I think it's because he also wants to use the Lancia in that.
Yeah, he does want to use that Lancia in the.
Oh, then that's
In that
fine.
middle of
Yeah,
that
so,
chain.
so trap card, then Lancia, then Droll, then Gamma.
Yeah, that made sense to me.
Must be something we're
Okay.
missing.
I am confused.
Yeah, I think we've rewound a little.
Oh, he can't Gamma because he has Spiral Resort on the
And
field.
wow, Ryan just
Good point.
won there. by
Is
the
it
look of
monsters with Gamma or is it cards?
Let me have a look.
I thought it was monsters, but I could be wrong. Yeah, it's just while you control the monsters.
Well,
Maybe I'm being a bit slow this morning. We'll look
Oh,
up and
I think it's the Lancia, that the activation issue.
it's.
Well, yeah, tell you what, we'll look into that and
Let's go to our post-match discussion.
we'll give you a bit of an update in a while.